Art started out as unattainable, unthinkable. It was something that required advanced craftsmanship and focus. Two things that I did not have. Art was not something that could pay the bills for me or be easily incorporated into my daily life without becoming a distraction. Artists were the cool motherfuckers that had funds. They had training and significant drive. Yet I continued my daily life collaging, writing, singing, dancing, cooking, baking, reading, even photographing. I spent my days making outrageous noises and hoarding shit, writing down every single intrusive thought that came into my head. My brothers and I spent our Saturdays designing football helmets, recording skits and songs, and spray painting scooters. My favorite part of these endless days was coming inside to a family dinner to have wild conversations with my parents. Then after dinner, we would yell at each other lovingly about who was going to do the dishes. But it was all in fun because all five of us would hang around the kitchen, listening to my dad's playlist of old school rap, country love songs, and an occasional shitty-ass Ed Sheeran song or Taylor Swift song to please my mom, who ended up singing any lyric but the correct one. Before coming to school and pursuing my art degree, I never would have identified that all of those things were art. Baking cookies at midnight was art. Making up imaginary people for wiffle ball lineups was art. Larry the Republican skits were art. The everyday hoarding, crafting, and journaling that I would do was definitely art. Since coming to Linfield, the stark boundaries that existed between me and art have dissolved, almost completely. It was hard at first to keep up with the other extremely talented students. At first, I was reaching toward life drawing, realism, and landscape paintings. Little did I know where I was able to go. The moment that I tapped into my brain of abstract, dreamy flow of color was the moment that I realized that I could create. My need to compete and keep up with the other artists faded. I instead had a craving to compete only with myself. No more drawing hands, pretending to enjoy clay, or trying to recreate famous paintings. I became completely fascinated with diaristic art and the abstract world. PowerPoint pages of Tracy Emin, Kara Walker, Catherine Obie, Barbara Kruger, Frida, Helen Frankenthaler, and much more drew me in. The female and LGBTQ artists that came before me defied gravity. They broke all the rules. They showed me that I had the right to exist in the world as I am, as an artist. In starting this, I wanted to say that Linfield gave me art, because the growth that I've had as a creator has been enormous, even monumental. But the truth is that art lives inside of us and has been inside of me the entire time. Art is the way that I healed my body from carrying trauma. Art's the coffee and book that I consume at 5:55 in the morning. Art is the mess that builds up on my apartment tables throughout the week. Art is that inner monologue telling me to build a giant cube of Fruit Loops. Art's the 2,315 songs in my phone that never end in my ears. Art is the questionable stains on every piece of clothing that I own. Changing majors, quitting jobs, getting evicted, wearing masks for 2 whole fucking years. Finally leaving an abusive relationship, meeting my people, finding platonic love for the first time, rekindling family ties. Those cabana nights, trips home to Colorado, babies crying, lavender spray, Pura Vida taquitos, quilts, crumble cookies, hoodies that smell like Smirnoff and dancing, piano keys. Hide and seek and Riley, food poisoning from Dylan, planet shitness, carefully tailored workouts, long drives, and those people that are literally walking sunshine. It's all art. And no matter how long it took me to get here, I'm happy to finally see that the everyday chaos is art. Through my work this semester, I've realized that art is home. And home is a little vessel that lives within us. We take it with us everywhere we go. To Salem, to Portland, Denver, Spain, even Costa Rica. We take it with us to the library, to our studios, the gym, all the way to sunny San Jose. That piece of home grows inside of our souls, and it comes with us on hikes, to farmers markets, to late nights out, and to Taco Bell. It's easy to lose that. This year, I almost lost parts of me that were threads quilting me together. The parts of me that joke, sing, laugh, run, dance, and don't give a fuck. The Bruno Mars songs on repeat almost stopped. The love for sunsets almost faded into a hatred. Painting saved my soul. The playlist that I carry kept going. My inner child kept building. And through it all of the shit, the ups and downs, the ebb, the flow, and the cycle of negative and positive, my art has taught me so much. Love harder. Sing louder, no matter what it is. Dance like no one is watching. And hold on tighter. Hold on to your inner child, hold on to what you call home, and hold on to yourself.
Shoot them Gangnam style, put the gang on them. Twist my fingers up and bang on them. Lily woo, lily woo, lily woo. Different type of evil available, and any one of them can kill you. At any time, anything can happen. No, any one of us could have been pop smoke. We must go when the most I colors. So I'm paranoid, borderline bipolar. Wear my vest and clean my corner. I ain't going out, brother. You can bank on it. You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said, I stand on it. In a private plane, I land on it. Really who then they call me Bankole. Cause I walk around with the bank on me. Shoot them Gangnam style, put the gang on them. Twist my fingers up and bang on them. Really who, oh yeah.